everybody, happy Saturday. I decided to come on just a couple minutes early today for maybe any of the new people who are joining. There's new people joining every week, and I do post these classes on the Deeper Connection page for people to see throughout the week in case they can't join us live. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit about how to change the energy. This class is all about changing your energy. And it doesn't have to just do with the coronavirus or the things that we're dealing with today. For me, it started almost 20 years ago when I was in a really bad health situation and I didn't really have faith, or I didn't know what to have faith in, and I had been searching for that my whole life. But then I found this practice, which includes movement for physical aches and pains. I had 4 vertebrae in my neck that were almost fused at that point. I had scoliosis. I had chronic sciatic pain. It includes breath work for spiritual or emotional connection, release, however you want to look at it. And then it includes mantra, which is something kind of like self-hypnosis to help us clear our minds and kind of reset the patterns, our thinking patterns that we get in these ruts from, how we grow up and things that we do consistently throughout our lives. We tend to, just make these decisions without even thinking about them sometimes, and we're not even aware that we're doing that. 95% of the decisions we make come from the subconscious. So these techniques of movement, breath work, mantra, they really start to help you create a more conscious connection with yourself, with mind, body, and soul. The movement parts teach you body awareness, which helps with figuring out where you're holding tension and why you have sciatic. The body awareness comes like, why I have sciatic, it hurts all the time. So when I lay in these poses and I do the breath work, you can start to understand what part of your body is in crisis or in tension, and you can literally let that go. The more body awareness you have, the easier it becomes for you to let go of the aches and pains that are in your body. So that's why the movement is so important to do while you're in this meditative state, because the more you can let go of your thoughts during this process and really just connect with your breath, the more you'll be able to feel your body and help you to understand where you need to let go so the healing can occur. So that's kind of, why I'm doing this. It works for all situations, not just now when we're having, this crisis that we're having right now, but whenever you feel like you need to create a deeper connection with yourself for making a decision, which way to go for a job, or for healing maybe some emotional issues, or even like physical. A lot of people are having gut issues. Well, gut issues are your power chakra. People who have gut issues tend to be people who have issues with control, trying to control things, right? When we feel like we're out of control or we can't control things, we are lacking in our connection with our power chakra. And food can be, something that can do that, but some people struggle with changing their diet, and their gut still isn't healing because they need to, rather than heal with a physical food, they need to do some emotional healing and start letting go of the things that are making them feel out of control, which will then reverse the gut issue, right? It used to be called ulcers back in the day. People would get ulcers because they were feeling out of control. It's probably still the same thing. I mean, I'm not a doctor, I'm not sure, but it seems to be over the years that these patterns repeat themselves with people who are having control issues. I used to work downtown Chicago at a restaurant where the stock, across the street from the Board of Trade, and the stock guys would come in and they wouldn't even eat. They would drink their martinis and talk on lunch, and they all had ulcers, and they were so stressed out from doing coke and drinking drinks and just constantly being on and lit on that floor. So, these techniques that I'm teaching can heal all of these issues, whether it's a coronavirus, a pandemic, or whether it's stress from work, or whether it's, your family out of control. Everybody has different issues, but the point is that we can use these techniques to heal ourselves with whatever our issues are. All right, so today I'm going to give still a little bit of time for people to come. I see people, I can't really read. I see Margaret and Michelle. Hi, ladies, Margaret, Michelle. I'm going to sage a little bit. I hopped on a little early today because I wanted to talk to maybe, any new people that watch the video for the first time and give them a little more insight as to how powerful these techniques are and why we're doing them. But now that people are starting to chime in, we will just start to get ready. So I'm going to sage a little bit. If you want to sage, You can do that. You can light some incense. That's almost, that's good as good. Whatever you use to sage. You can use sage. You can use Palo Santo. You can use incense. You can use essential oils. So there's many different ways to kind of clear your space. I like sage. It always makes me feel so light. I like to sage the gong, sage the space. There we go. I'll sage you. Woo, there you go, ladies. All right. And I also want to talk a little bit about essential oils. Right today, I don't have an essential oil. I have my Indian temple oil, which is what I usually use when I do meditation. But you can use any oils you want. Anything that makes you feel good. It doesn't matter. If you like peppermint oil, use peppermint oil. If you like lavender oil, use lavender oil. If you like patchouli oil, which a lot of people don't like, but I happen to love it. It smells like dirt on a rainy day. Use patchouli oil. It's really good for getting grounded. So even if you don't like the smell of it, you probably won't like the smell of it if you're a person that needs to get grounded, because that will turn you off, and that's what you really need. Usually what we really need is what we don't use. So if you need to get grounded, start using patchouli oil, start drinking ginger tea, licorice root, all those kinds of roots teas, because that will help you get grounded. Dandelion root. There's so many great roots teas out there to drink. All right, so get your essential oil, whatever it is, put a little drop in your palms, rub it around a little bit, and let's get grounded. Feel your sit bones on the floor. Bring your hands together and just take a few nice deep breaths and just bring that healing oil into your body. Set some intention. Get with our nice deep belly breaths. Start drawing that energy up. Fill your body up with it. And then just rub the oil on wherever you feel like you want to rub it. I like to rub it all over. It smells so good. All right, people are starting to chime in. All right, so I'm going to just give it 1 or 2 more minutes for more people to come, because I've had a few more people say they're going to come. And today we're going to practice something. I met my friend Margaret this week. We stayed 6 feet apart, talking in the yard, but she was asking me for something for ankles. So today we're going to do something for ankles. We're going to do it something a little bit different. I'm going to just start mixing it up now, because we're doing this 3 times a week. So we can't just keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, right? So today we're going to do something for ankles and for wrists, because I know a lot of people have carpal tunnel in their wrists. So we're going to do a little wrist stuff, a little ankle stuff along with the other stuff. But I also want to talk about creating an altar, right? And it's Easter weekend, and as many of you know, I am not a Christian, but I love Jesus. And I love Buddha, and I love Allah, and I love all the great inspirers and teachers and masters that are out there that we can learn from. So in this inspiration today, I want to talk about setting up an altar. And an altar doesn't have to have a cross, and it doesn't have to have any kind of religious symbols. An altar is simply about putting out something that resonates with you. So today I have my crystals and my stones, and I have another altar over here, which you can't see off camera, but I will set up this altar today under the gong, just because I feel like I want to share that, it's really important to set up a space where you can use the energy of the altar, whatever that means to you, to kind of center you and bring some focus into your practice of what you're doing, right? So I have this little bag with some chakra, all the 7 chakra stones in it. I have a third eye that a girlfriend made for me. I have another beautiful lotus stone that another girlfriend, Edita, made for me. So just kind of, put things on your altar that resonate with you. You can put rose quartz. Rose quartz is really good for, opening up the heart chakra, connecting in that loving energy. There's shells that are really good. Shells are just amazing because they're so deep in their design. There's so much we can learn from shells. All kinds of stones. So find, a couple of things that resonate with you, that make you feel good, and kind of put them around. Even if it's just a few things, light a candle. And that way, when you get ready to do your practice, you'll have a place where you can go, where you can get centered, grounded, do your breath work, connect with your crystals, put some flowers on there, a little waterfall, whatever it is that resonates with you. All right, let me see. All right, perfect. So let's get started. We're going to get started by standing up today, because we're going to end with being on the floor. So if you don't have earbuds, go grab those or hook your computer up to speakers, because it really sounds much better at the end when the gong is playing, when you have earbuds. And you don't want to get up at the end and go get them, because at the end we're going to be all blissed out and we don't want to go running around for headphones or whatever. All right. So again, this class is all about staying with the breath while we're moving around, right? Our breath is our connection to the life force energy that flows through us. That's where the realm of pure potentiality is. So the better you can stay connected to the breath, the better you can connect with source and get that healing energy in, right? Breathe it in, right? And as we exhale, we're releasing everything that doesn't serve us, all those negative energies that are, clogging our mind and our body and our soul. All right, knees loose. Root lock in, sternum up, arms are relaxed. You can put your hands on your lower abdomen if you want. Let's start our nice deep belly breaths. Close the latch in the back of your throat halfway and start to draw the energy up nice and slow. Feel the weight of your feet on the floor. Stay with your breath. And once you get into your circular breath, you can drop your arms and just stay with your breath. Start to feel your body. Feel your breath flowing through your body. Feel your breath rising from the bottom to the top. If you're not able to do the breath from the bottom to the top, just picture a straw in your mind, right? And you're sucking up, just like if you suck through the straw, right? You're sucking up all this good energy from the lower chakras. Fill yourself up, bring it all the way up to the top, and then exhale, release it back down. Good. Let's take another couple nice deep breaths and do all the movements on your exhale. Don't do it when I'm doing it. Don't do it when I tell you to do it. Do it in your own flow. It's important that you do it when you're exhaling, right? So when we're inhaling, we're bringing in the divine healing energy or the universal healing energy. As we exhale, releasing everything that doesn't serve us. Breathe and relax. Stay with your breath. Make sure your knees are still unlocked. Make sure your arms are relaxed. You're not trying to touch the ground. There's no tension in your body. You just go as low as whatever is comfortable for you. Stay with your breath. Don't hold your breath. As you inhale, allow gravity to fill up your whole torso. As you exhale, allow gravity to just pull you down. Relax and release. Couple more nice deep breaths. Feel yourself expand. And then exhale, let yourself relax. Let it go. Let gravity do the work. Keep your head relaxed, arms and shoulders relaxed. Breathe. And then on your next exhale, slowly coming back up, vertebrae by vertebrae, head being the last thing to come up. Keep your knees loose, keep your root lock in, butt tucked in, sternum up. Lift your sternum, not your shoulders, your sternum. Lift your rib cage. Stay with your breath. As I'm talking, as you're just standing there, as we're going through this whole practice, stay with your breath. Nice deep breaths. All right, let's staying with the breath. Let's flop the arms around. Pretend you have heavy sandbags in your hands. Breathe. Look behind you. Look behind you with every twist. That'll help you stretch your sides. You'll notice that you can look behind you further and further every time you flop it around. Let your arms be heavy. Good. And then come to a stop. All right, take a nice deep breath. Get centered. Knees loose, root lock in, sternum up. Exhale, bringing the arms up, not the shoulders up, shoulders down, arms up above, your hands are above your head, elbows are wide. Breathe. Keep your knees loose, keep your root lock in, keep your sternum up, elongate the spine, stretching it out. Keep your arms relaxed, shoulders down. On the next exhale, twisting to the right this time. Breathe. Keep your head in between your elbows. Keep your elbows wide. Breathe, relax. Don't hold your breath. On the next exhale, tip toward the right side. Back a little bit. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. Keep your arms relaxed. Let gravity pull you down. Feel that stretch through the left side. Relax and breathe. On the next exhale, slowly coming back to the center. Drop your arms. Let's jump it up. Let your arms flop around. Don't move your arms. Let them move. Stay with your breath. Excellent. All right, nice deep breath. Exhale, arms back up, elbows wide, knees are loose, root lock is in, sternum is up, elongate the spine, breathe. Exhale, twisting to the left this time. Don't hold your breath, keep your elbows wide. And then exhale, tipping toward the left side, relax, let your arms relax, stay with your breath. Feel the stretch down the right side. Good. And then exhale, coming back to center. Drop the arms and jump it up. Let it go. Awesome. Let's take another nice deep breath. And exhale, dangle down one more time. Nice and loose. Let it go. Stay with your breath. Wiggle your shoulders. Let your head relax. Breathe. Go through your checklist. Is your tongue relaxed, your jaw relaxed, your temples, your third eye? Breathe. Are your knees loose? Exhale, push that lower back up into the ceiling. Let the arms dangle down. Breathe. And the next exhale, slowly coming back up. Coming back into a good posture. Knees loose, root lock in, sternum up. Breathe. Just feel yourself for a minute, right? Body awareness. How are you feeling? I feel bigger. I feel taller. I feel looser. I feel just much better already just from that little stuff, right? So that's your reminder to do these techniques throughout the day to keep your vibration high. You can dangle down. You can jump around. You can, do these things throughout the day. All right, we're doing backstroke now. Keep your elbows loose. Don't straighten your arm. Relax. Big circles with your elbows and breathe. Really look behind you. Inhale and exhale. Slowly. Nice deep Ujjayi breath. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling completely. Keep your root lock in. Keep your knees loose. And just letting all that tension from the shoulders go. Keeping your arms relaxed. Let's pretend we're at our favorite swimming place. On vacation, we're breathing, we're swimming, we're floating, no cares. Just relaxing. You know what it feels like when you're on vacation. Go there. Let's swim back to shore. Get our pina coladas. All right, let's jump it out. Ooh, all right. Feeling good. All right, the next thing we're going to do is for the wrists, carpal tunnel, even arthritis, really good for arthritis. Drop your arms at your side, nice and relaxed. And we're going to do 2 sets of each of these. So the first thing, stay with your breath while I'm talking, while we're doing this nice deep belly breaths, bringing it up, bringing it back down. So you're going to twist your wrists in one direction. And raise your arms to the side, nice and slow. Inhale. When you get to the top, twist to the other direction. Exhale. Big circles, big deliberate circles. You can't see my hands. How about if I go further? Well, I really want you to see big deliberate circles, really stretching that out, right? One more time. Inhale, arms up, big circles. And exhale, arms down. Make sure your root lock is in. Make sure your knees are loose, right? Protect that lower back. All right, so 2 sets of that, up and down. Inhale, exhale, exhale. Now we're going to do the same thing to the front. Inhale, big circles in one direction. Bring the arms up. Keep your root lock in. Keep your knees loose. Exhale, the other direction. Big circles. Big deliberate circles. Stretch your fingers, stretch your hands all the way around. All right, one more. Inhale. And then exhale, other direction, all the way down. Feel your wrists cracking, fingers cracking, right? That's what we want. That's what loosens all that energy up. All right, great. Let's jump that out. All right, so perfect. Carpal tunnel arthritis, do this 2-3 times a day in both directions. 2 times up and down this way, 2 times up and down that way. Will really help for all that kind of stuff. Will loosen you right up. All right, we'll do some ankle stuff later when we get on the floor. All right, so how's everybody feeling? Good? Don't get on. Don't text. Just stay in the flow. Stay breathing. I know I'm feeling good, so I know you're feeling good if you're not just watching and you're actually practicing with us. All right, knees loose, root lock in, sternum up, nice deep breath. And exhale, let's dangle down one more time. Stay with your breath. Going through your checklist of where you may be holding tension in your tongue, in your jaw, in your third eye, your temples. Stay with your breath. Release that tension with every exhale. Make sure your knees are relaxed, your arms are relaxed. Breathe. Nice deep breaths. Filling yourself all the way up, feeling your whole torso expand. And then relaxing, letting gravity pull you down with every exhale. On the next exhale, walk forward just a bit. We're going to go into a downward dog. As you exhale, breathe. Don't hold your breath in this pose. Distribute your weight evenly. Relax your knees. Keep your heels up. It's fine. Just get comfortable. We don't want to be tense in this pose. We want to be relaxed. Feel the weight on the palms of your hands. Feel the weight on the tips of your toes or the balls of your feet. Breathe. On the next exhale, allow your heels to fall just a little bit, right? Creates a little more stretch. Breathe. On your next exhale, push yourself back a little bit. Flatten out that back. Straighten out that chest. Breathe. Let your head relax. Stay with your breath. And then on the next exhale, slowly coming down. All right, let's all sit in a comfortable position. If you can't sit up straight on the floor, sit on a chair. If you need a bolster or a pillow, grab it. You can sit on your feet. You can sit on cross-legged, whatever's comfortable for you. Stay with your breath as you move around. Sitting up nice and straight, elongate the spine, keep the root lock in. Don't arch your back, right? Keep that root lock in. That's what will really help lower back. If anybody's got lower back issues, keep your root lock in. It protects the lower back. Lift your sternum, right? When I say lift up, it means take your rib cage, lift it up off the lower half of your body, right? It doesn't mean arch your back. It doesn't mean stick your chest out or pull your shoulders back. It just means lift. Lift your rib cage. All right, get into a nice, comfortable position. Staying with our circular breathing, nice deep belly breaths, filling yourself all the way up, releasing it back down. Let's do some Kegel exercises on the exhale. Inhale, relax your pelvic floor, draw the energy up nice and slow as we were doing. Exhale, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. I don't know, 4, 5, 6 times, however long it takes you. Do it at your own pace. Always doing the Kegel exercises as you exhale. Good. Once you can do it without thinking, then you can check your body. Is your jaw relaxed? Third eye relaxed? Temples relaxed? Breathing, squeezing and releasing. Don't just squeeze as you exhale. Squeeze and release. Exercise. You're exercising those muscles. You don't want to hold. Holding is not the answer. Squeezing and releasing. All right, one more nice deep breath. Drawing that powerful energy up, and then Kegel exercises on the exhale. Really starting to feel that circle now with that Kegel exercises, and then drawing that energy up, back and up and down, right? It's really great flow. We're doing some Kundalini stuff, to kind of get us in that flow of life. All right, let's do fire breath, right? Push it out, push it out, push it out, push it out. Do 100 of them at your own pace, however you want to do them, in sets of 50, sets of 20, whatever works for you. Keep going. Push it out, push it out, push it out. Use those core muscles to push it out. Draw those abdomen muscles back to push that breath out of your body. Keep going. 20 more. And come to a slow, gradual stop. Start to feel your ab muscles. Feel what that feels like, right? Personal power, willpower, motivation, ambition, courage. It's right there, right? So whenever you need to connect with your core power, do your fire breath, right? That's a really great way to release any frustrations and strengthen your core at the same time. All right, stay with your circular breathing. Let's go back to it. Nice deep belly breaths, nice and slow. Feeling your sit bones on the floor. Feeling grounded now, right? We're starting to get down into the lower chakras. Stay with your breath. And then we're going to do alternate breathing, right? Now that we're feeling down here, we're going to take this power and we're going to breathe it back up with alternate breathing. So make a hang loose sign with your right hand. Use your right hand for this. Take a deep breath with both nostrils. As you exhale, close the left with your thumb. Close the right with your thumb. Inhale left, switch, close the left with your pinky, exhale right. Inhale right, switch, close the right with your thumb, exhale left. Do this at your own pace. Inhaling, then switching, then exhaling. Inhaling, switching, exhaling. Always switching after the inhale when you're full of the energy, right? Fill yourself up, then switch. Good, stay with it. Keep going while I'm talking. Start to notice the difference of left and right, right? As you inhale the left, feel the left side of your body, and then exhale right. As you inhale the right, feel the right side of your body. Bring that in. Exhale left. Start to notice the yin, the yang, the masculine, the feminine, the left, the right, the back, the forth, however way you want to look at it. Just feel it as we're going through this breathing technique. This is a great technique for clearing the mind, third eye, and bringing the energy up. All right, 1 or 2 more rotations and then come to a natural stop. Stay with your breath, breathing in with both nostrils now. All right, feeling good. Stay with your breath as we move around. Let's get onto our knees now, all right? And if you can't sit on your knees, you can sit at a table. Just make sure you're sitting up on a chair. If you need something under your ankles like I do, put something under there. You can also put a pillow under your butt so that you can sit on the pillow if you can't go all the way down, right? It's important to be relaxed in this pose so that everything is relaxed. Thighs are relaxed, ankles are relaxed, feet are relaxed. We're doing our deep breathing still. All right, root lock is in, sternum moves up. Nice deep belly breaths. Let's do a couple Kegel exercises to bring us back down from doing that alternate breathing, right? On the exhale. Inhale deeply, exhale, Kegel, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Let's just do 2 more. And then on the next exhale, spread your knees apart, open them up a little bit, even if you're sitting on a chair. Take a nice deep breath, and let's go down onto our hands. One hand on top of the other, and forehead down. So if you're at the table, put one hand on top of the other on the table, and flatten your back. You might have to push your chair back a little bit. The goal of this pose is to flatten the back, whether you're on the floor or sitting on the chair. Stay with your breath. Nice deep belly breaths. As you exhale, let your chest fall flat towards the floor. Breathe. This opens the heart chakra, opens the scapula, helps the lower back. Stay with your breath. Go through your checklist. Make sure everything is relaxed in your body where you usually tend to hold, the stress, the tongue, the jaws, the temples, the third eye. Just breathe it out. Relax. Getting your chest closer and closer to the floor with every exhale. Staying with your breath. We're going to do some self-massage. I used to do this all the time because I had really bad neck issues. So we're staying in the pose. And with our elbows out wide, instead of keeping your head on your hands, you're going to take your hands and put your head on the table or the floor. Relax, stay with your breath, and then massage your neck and shoulders by really pinching. The harder you can pinch, the tighter you can pinch all up and down your neck, the better you'll feel. So just kind of pinching back and forth, moving up and down the neck and shoulders. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. If you hold your breath, you're not moving anything. Get in all those little sore spots. All right, let's lift our head a little bit, bring the elbows in, and let's just rub our scalp. Nice and, tough. Do it a little hard, right? To really stimulate that crown chakra. Breathe. Ah, good. And let us really push our back up and really round your back out and slowly come back up. Whew, feeling good? I know I am. All right, good. All right, let's get on our backs. Stay with your breath as you move around. We're going to do that ankle technique I was talking about for people who have ankle problems. Now, as you know, I have a pretty bad ankle problem on my right side, but I'm not going to call it a problem. Cancel, cancel, cancel. I'm going to call it a challenge. I am in the healing process of my right foot still. It was a really bad car accident, so it takes a while. So my ankle, my right foot cannot do this very well, although I've been doing it and getting better every day. That is my mantra. When people say, how are you? I could say, oh, well, my ankle is so bad I can barely move it. But instead of saying that, I say I'm getting better every day, right? Such a different energy. Oh, my ankle hurts. It's all painful. It's terrible. It's all day. Blah, 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 blah. Or I'm getting better every day, right? So I'm getting better every day. I'm going to do my left ankle first so you can really see how this technique looks. All right, and I know if you're laying down, it might be hard to see, so why don't you just watch till I do it, and then you can lay down. All right, so we're going to lay on our backs flat and straighten out your legs for a moment. Put your arms to the side. Let's take the right leg and bend the knee and then lay the knee flat on the floor, right? Let it fall open onto the floor. All right, so now you're stretching a little bit in your right thigh. Take a nice deep breath, and as you exhale, bring your left leg up, and we're just going to relaxedly hold it. We're not pulling it tight. We're not stretching it out. We're not creating any tension in our arms. We're just kind of supporting. And do nice big circles, just like we did with the hands. Now notice my knee is relaxed. It's not straightened, right? So just breathe. Do nice big circles in one direction. Stretch your toes. Back and forth, all around. You may hear some cracking in there, which is great. That's loosening it up. Stay with your breath. Relax your right leg. Make sure it's not all tense, right? Your whole body should be relaxed. The only thing that's moving right now is your ankle and your foot. All right, let's switch directions. Going the other circles in a big circles in the other direction, right? Really point your toe, flex your toe. Breathe. Keep that knee relaxed. Keep the rest of your body relaxed. The only thing that's going is your foot and your breath. And then before we come down, you're going to take a nice deep breath. And as you exhale, you're going to straighten your leg, flatten your foot, push up against the ceiling, exhale, and then come on down. Flatten the legs back out, breathe. This time bend the left leg to the side. Let it fall open toward the floor. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale, bring the right leg up. Keep the knee loose. Support it gently with your hands. Relax, breathe. And then do nice big circles, as big as you can with your right foot, really deliberately. Breathe, stretch your toes, point, flex. Really move that foot. Stay with the breath. Make sure your left leg is relaxed. Only thing that's going right now is your breath and your right foot. All right, let's go in the other direction. Nice big circles. And then before you come down, take a nice deep breath. Exhale, straighten the leg, push the foot up towards the ceiling. Exhale and slowly come down. Straighten out the legs. Good. Arms out to the side, wide open. All right, just feeling the alignment of the floor beneath you. Staying with your breath. Palms up, open for receiving. This is a very powerful time of the year. Everybody's focused on love, acceptance, forgiveness. So let's breathe some of that energy in as we lay here with our arms wide open, open to receiving unconditional love. Opening to receiving acceptance of each other, accepting yourself for who you are. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is the act of retrieving your soul and bringing it into the present moment. No matter what happened in the past, let it go. Retrieve your soul from that time when something terrible happened to you. Bring your soul into this moment. You're safe on the floor, in your home, with internet, food, electricity, water. Breathing in deeply, filling yourself up with healing energy, universal energy, pure potentiality. And exhale to release all those things that don't serve us. On the next exhale, slowly bringing your knees up. We're not going to hold our knees this time. We're just going to bring our knees up, walk your butt down a little bit, stay with your breath. Relax your feet, relax your legs. Just kind of let your thighs hang out above your lower abdomen. The rest of the body stays relaxed. And now we're going to stay with the breath, and we're going to do little circles around our lower back just by lifting the butt. Breathe. Don't use your arms. Don't use your hands or your shoulders. Just use that lower ab muscle to lift your butt. Lift your butt. Round and around that lower back. It's another self-massaging technique for the lower back. I used to do this all the time when I had my sciatic problems, right? Don't forget to breathe. Use only your ab muscles. This is going to strengthen the core, which will eventually eliminate the sciatic pains. Breathe and really be aware of all those little muscles around your lower back. Make sure you're getting them all nice and evenly. Stay with the breath. Feet are relaxed, legs are relaxed. And then come to a slow stop. Let's go the other direction. Only the ab muscles. Lift your butt. Round and around. Breathe. Everything else is relaxed. All right, then come to a slow stop. Cross your legs. Put your feet down. Let your thighs fall wide open in like a seated cross-legged position. Breathe. Root chakra is wide open in this position. Draw in all that healing Mother Earth energy. The earth is so clean right now. There's no pollution. You can see the Himalayas. You can see the mountains of California. Everything is getting clean from this work stop. So let's really feel the energy of Mother Earth. Breathe it in. And then exhale, release it all back down and out. Let's recross our feet. Other one on the bottom. Breathe.
Feel your weight of your body on the floor. Bring the alignment of the floor into your body as you inhale, getting heavier and heavier with every exhale. Going through your checklist, make sure that you're relaxed in all your places. And then let's straighten the legs out. And let's stretch our bodies. Point your toes, walk your heels down, stretch your arms up, really just relax. And then back flat on the floor. Arms out to the side, elongate the neck, right? If you have a tendency to look up a little bit and you're up here relaxing on the top part of your head, grab a book or something, put it underneath so that this flat part of the back of your head is actually on the floor, right? You don't want to be looking up and you don't want to be down too much. If you look down too much, roll up a towel, put it under your neck. If you look up too much, put a book under the flat part of the back of your head. Right? That allows everything to be open so you can do your deep belly breaths, bring them all the way up and relax all the way back down. All right, I want to do one more stretch, even though I'm so nice and comfortable, but I need to get up to play the gong. So we're going to do one more little thing. In this position, let's bend our knees, bring our feet flat on the floor. And let's take a step to the left with your left foot. Bring your right foot next to your left foot. Lift your butt, bring it to the left, put it down. Right? So now we're a little crooked. We've moved our lower body to the left. Stay with your breath. On the next exhale, slowly bring your knees up to your chest. You can walk your feet down. Take another deep breath, and as you exhale, drop your knees to the right, the opposite side of which you stepped. But keep your feet in alignment with your body. Don't put your feet way out front like this. Don't put your feet way back here. Keep your feet in alignment with your body and just let your knees fall to the floor. They don't have to be touching. Some people may be up here, some people down here, some people may be touching. That's fine. But keep your feet in alignment with your butt, with the whole lower half of your body. And just breathe and relax. Doesn't matter where you are. Just make sure that your right leg is completely relaxed on the floor, that you're not holding on in the pelvic floor, right? If we hold tension in our right leg, it's usually because it's in the pelvic floor, so if you let it go, your right leg will fall. Now your left leg should just be relaxed. It should be bouncy, right? Just breathe. Inhale deeply, draw the energy up, exhale completely. This technique is meant to have our knees touching, but if you force your knee down, you will only pull a muscle and you will never let go of what's keeping your knee from falling. So just by laying here, doing this breathing, your left knee will fall little by little by little. It took me 3 months to get my knees to touch originally when I was doing this, but I did it 3 times a day. So it may take you longer if you're not consistent like I was getting on the floor every day. Right now my knees aren't touching. Ever since the car accident a couple of years ago, 1.5 years ago, my knees have not been touching again. So I'm still on this path of getting it back together here. So coming back to the center on the next exhale, bring your butt back to the middle, your feet back to the middle, straighten yourself out, stay with your breath. All right, on the next exhale, step to the right with your right foot. Excuse me, bring your left foot over, lift your butt, bring it to the right, put it down. Take another deep breath. And as we exhale, bring your knees to your chest, right? Wiggle your back into the floor, that's fine. Stay with your breath. Another nice deep breath, and as you exhale, drop your knees to the left this time. Make sure your feet are in alignment with your body. Make sure your left leg is completely relaxed onto the floor. Your right leg is relaxed too. It's just kind of hanging out wherever it's comfortable. Breathe. Go through your checklist, making sure your points are relaxed. Whether it's your hands and your fingers, your thighs or your scapula, your throat, wherever it is that you hold tension, let it go. Relax your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Feel your body. Feel where the tension is of why your knees aren't touching. And don't force your knees down. Just connect with that tension and release it little by little with every exhale. And then on the next exhale, slowly coming back to center. Bringing your butt back to the middle, feet back to the middle. And just letting your feet, fall flat, legs back flat. If you need to put a bolster under your knees, go ahead and do that. And just kind of feel your body for a moment. Feel how good it feels after what we've just done. Stay with your breath. Feel the alignment of the floor beneath you. Check in with wherever your tension is held and just let it go. Slowly grab over to your earbuds if you want to put them on. Stay with your breath as you move around. But just lay and relax. I'm just moving to get to the gong. Get nice and comfortable. If you need a blanket or whatever you need, just if you have to get up and move around, stay with your breath as you're moving around. I'm going to bring you all closer to the gong, so just lay there and relax while I do a little guided meditation for you while we get ready here. So as you're laying there, start to notice the energy right at your pineal gland, your third eye, right? So breathe in up to that pineal gland, breathe in that energy. Be aware of the space right above the pineal gland, just outside of your body. Be aware of the space all around your body now. Around the pineal gland, around the top of your head, up right around your heart. Stay with your breath and become more and more aware of the space around you, the bigger space, the space that you're in, your room. Staying with the breath, becoming more and more aware of the bigger space around you, the space, the house, the building you're in, the apartment. Breathing deeply, becoming more and more aware of the space around you. Picture your neighborhood as you're walking through your neighborhood. Feel the big, beautiful space around your house, your neighborhood. Stay with the breath and start to feel the space of the town or the city you're in. Breathing that energy in, becoming more and more aware of the expansiveness of the space around you. Taking a little bit slower, deeper breaths now, getting heavier with every exhale. Become more aware of the space that's even bigger than this town you're in or the city you're in. Let's feel the whole energy of the state we're in. The whole area we're in, breathing deeply, expanding, getting bigger and bigger, our consciousness expanding. Becoming more aware now of the country we're in. Picture it on a map, that whole big, beautiful country, surrounded by water on two sides, land on two sides. Breathe it in, feel the vastness. Let's exhale, spread love to the whole country. The countries attached to us, Mexico, Canada, the oceans, they really need our love. Breathing in deeply, healing energy from source, and exhaling, connecting the whole world now in love. Picture the world from afar. Pretend you're up in a spaceship, just looking down at the beautiful blue marble in the vastness of the universe. Breathing, feeling the love for the planet that we see. It's glowing, it's shining in blue with clouds around it, and there's nothing around it except for blackness. Stay with your breath, and now come back down to earth. Feel the energy of the whole earth around us. The sky, the atmosphere, the clouds. Really just loving on our earth, its beauty, just grateful. Let's inhale graciously. Just so humbled by our lives.
Just so grateful for every breath. And now let's expand our awareness past our earth into the blackness, which is the field of pure potentiality, the quantum field where everything happens and anything can exist. Breathe it in. Breathe in the intention of what you want to use this field for, this field of pure potentiality, this field of endless possibilities. Breathe it in, becoming bigger and bigger, expanding to the power of the universe. Staying with the breath. Breathing deeply, slowly drawing the powerful energy up from the root chakra to the crown as we inhale. Exhaling completely, slowly releasing everything back down and out the root chakra. Letting go of all the things that don't serve us to make room for inspiration and growth. There's no hurry to get up. Just take a moment to notice how you're feeling. Before you move too much, maybe twist your wrists and ankles. Just stretch a little, breathe. If you want to turn onto your left side before you get up, that's a really great place to be, to hang out and let all your organs hang loosely in your body. Just stay as long as you want in whatever position suits you, just to kind of absorb what we have created together intentionally. For ourselves and each other and the world. When you're ready, you can just maybe push yourself up with your right hand, come back to seated, but if you don't want to, just stay laying down, that's fine. You're welcome. You're welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining me together. I always can feel the energy when we're all together. The more people that come on, the more energy it is. I love you guys too. Thank you. We're going to be doing this again. Let's see. Next week we'll do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Same time, 4 o'clock. I always save these videos on A Deeper Connection, so if you want to do them on your own time, just because we're not doing them on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Sunday this week doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. Just go and do it every day. The more often you do it, the more you stay in the flow, the better you'll feel, right? You won't get sick. If you keep doing this regularly, you won't get sick, because every time you inhale, you're inhaling the healing energy that the universe provides, and you're exhaling everything that doesn't serve you. So stay with the flow. Create your own flow. Edit these moves however you'd like to do them. You don't have to do them exactly the way I do them, but whatever you do, make sure you're doing it intentionally. Make sure you're doing it in a relaxed state. Make sure you're doing it in a flow state. No holding tension, right? And if you have any questions or you have any problems with doing any of these poses and you'd like to have alternate ways of doing them, please don't hesitate to message me, reach out. I'll be glad to do a FaceTime with you, and I can show you some ways you can alternate some of these positions to help you eventually get into them. I couldn't do them all when I first started. I had a lot of energy sickness in my body, and over the years I've been able to do it better and better. So join us again right here on A Deeper Connection, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 4 p.m. And if you want to invite your friends, invite your family, do it together, start a watch party. The more the merrier. I think Thursday we had like 15 people on this together, and it was really great. So bring people along, share it around, and let's all do it together. It's really great for us to come together in a central location. I hope you all enjoyed the guided meditation. The guided meditation. I was inspired to do it by Joe Dispenza Thursday. I did a meditation, a live meditation with him, and it was phenomenal. So that visualization, that's how we really expand our consciousness. And we start with our own body. We start with the awareness of our physical body, and we move outward into the different dimensions and the layers out there into the universe where the blackness is. And the blackness is not the bad. The blackness is the good. That's where the pure potentiality is. That's where everything that we want is. So getting more and more out and further out into the blackness, then we can really start to bring that energy in. I love you all. Have a great weekend. Namaste. And let me know if you want anything. If you want anything, any kind of body area for the next class on Monday, message me and I'll include it into the next class, and we can start to do some different things. All right. I love you all. Have a great weekend. Bye. You're welcome, Rose. Thank you. You're an angel too. I love you, my friend.